Hello Fatality Workers, it's a Black Flame from the Fatality Company and welcome back to Noc'Craft Season 2. This is actually being recorded just after I finished the other episode. I just wanted to show you guys the quarry getting finished off. Well, the frame of the quarry getting finished off so you can see it start digging. And then hopefully I'll be able to cut to when it's finished, hopefully when I'm recording tomorrow, and we'll be able to see all the spoils that we get from that, and hopefully, I don't crash the server or anything. So I'll be able to sit here and show you the items flowing through. Because it hopefully should be moving pretty quick, if that's anything to go by. The blue laser on the drone thing. And ignore the fact that it's going to red. It's because the drone accepts the power differently to the drill, so it slows down and stops accepting as much power towards the end. But yeah, that's going pretty damn fast. Yeah, so let's go and have a quick look in here. Try not to knock the lever off the wall. Hopefully we're getting items pulled out of here, which we are. Not quite as quickly as I would like, by the looks of it. Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. That's, that should be fine. I don't know why that seems a bit slow, actually. But oh well. When it starts adding to an item there, it catches up anyway, so should be fine. So if we go over here, you can see that's already got 140 cobble in it. That's got 8 dirt. That's got 4 red sandstone. You can see some of the other items. Starting to pump into those. Each barrel, by the way, can hold up to 64 stacks of an item, so we shouldn't run out of room for cobble anytime soon. Okay, I'm going to skip, and hopefully I should be in this pretty much exact same spot up here, but this should be a big hole down to bedrock. Oh, just before I forget, there is you may notice the bucket of water right there. That is to flood outwards, because it allows, it means if there's any lava that gets ran into, it will obsidianize and get mined by the quarry. Right. See you guys in a moment. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This surreal world of random jagged edges. This is the bottom of our finished quarry. You may notice, well, if it's supposed to clear out everything, why is there these jagged bits? Well, unfortunately, there was oil pockets. And although the water removes its trouble from going through obsidian, it's still got to go through... It can't go through oil, so it just kind of digs where it can. Luckily, the water stops it spreading, so we didn't have, like, a catastrophe. So all I need to do is remove the oil somehow. And then, basically, the quarry is still running now. It's taking a bit of power out, but as soon as I remove the oil, the quarry arm, which you can just see over there, will jump back and start digging out the rest of it. So, I may as well show you what we've got. I added another barrel here because we filled the first one. In fact, we filled this one as well. That's concerning. You may have just heard me get pinged. That was me being told that I've left the game. So I'm going to be back in a second. Well, that was incredibly concerning. It's not every day that you get told that you've left the game when you're still in the game. Apparently we disconnected back down here. Which would explain why I couldn't show you that the barrels were full of cobblestone. Yeah, something that levitate's actually good for. You do move faster than swimming, so... Right, so, if I go back in here, there we go, full of cobblestone, 2,650, 2,560 and 3,546 red sandstone. And these are our loot chests. Quite a lot of obsidian. Only 4 diamonds from that entire space. I actually think we would have got more diamonds, but the problem is, overnight, because the cobblestone filled up it filled up the chests and then started voiding everything. So, which is why you know that was there. If I hadn't put that there, we would have had items flowing everywhere and I probably could have crashed the server. But yeah, we also rather funnily went through a few dungeons. So we've got like a couple of portal guns and flippers and stuff in there, which I found quite hilarious. Yep. So I'm going to attempt to get rid of this oil. I'm not sure exactly how, and I'll be back once that's dealt with. Why? I should have made a pump off camera. Or on camera even. And put it into like a void tank or something, because... my god, that took a long time. Also, there's a dungeon there that actually I'm going to go and check that out. And then I'll show you the capsules of liquid that we have gathered. This wouldn't take so long. Yeah, so there we go. There's flat bedrock. So I do believe we've got that. It's a mod that we've got on that allows that. Okay, steel leggings, a music disc, binding agent, some claws, and a portal spawn. A portal spawn is pretty valuable because you need a miniature black hole to make 2 of, which is a nether star. Unfortunately, you know, we really can't use a single one very easily. Although I might try and hook something up. Right, I'm going to cut until I'm back at the top because you don't want to see me fly all the way up there. Okay, so here we are. Blech, wrong button. So, I used cans, not capsules. Sorry, I always get those mixed up. Yeah, cans from forestry, which is just 3 pieces of tin, like that. You get 12 of them. To gather the oil up. So, got what? 55? There was also a liquid poison pool that we went through, like the corner of. So I gathered a few of them. Because why not? Yeah. There was some water blocks as well that stopped it on the way down that were a pain. But of course it's water, so I just got rid of those. Let's see then if I can kickstart this quarry in some way. Actually, on this, can I just... yeah, I can just do that. Notice something. Maybe if I break it and replace it. Oh, but I've got to go and replace the landmarks. Alright. This stuff does actually decay over time as well, by the way. So I don't actually have to go around and destroy this by hand. So if I just go over here... yeah, you can see it starting already. Go over here. Replace. You should hopefully... well, it won't have to clear out any area because we've already got it all cleared. It'll just have to dig those few bits down there out, hopefully. And I've still got plenty of power left over as well. There we go. Oh, it's got to clear out the old quarry frame to build the new quarry frame. Alright, well, I'm going to let that run anyway, and it should get rid of the few remaining blocks in there. I don't know if we've got space for them. Yeah, it's plenty. Alright, well, I'm going to let that run, delete those, and I'll be back for the rest of the episode. Welcome back, guys. I almost feel that I've got to just talk softly over this music. I'm not going to, but or at least I'm not trying to. So, we're going to start with a new mod today. For the rest of the episode at least. Advanced Genetics. This allows us to collect and manipulate DNA. Should be interesting. So what I've just made there is a scraper. You need this to get skin cells off of mobs. Now what are we going to get skin cells off of? That. All being well. If we can catch one. Oh, I forgot about that. I can't be bothered to restart the recording. 1 second. That is, key bindings, world, that. F9 is the start record key. So of course I don't realise that it's back to that until I start recording. That's chunk boundaries. Yeah, you can see the quarry's finished, by the way. We also found this shale gas from Noc'Craft. I don't know how to use it, so I kind of just left it there. I can't mine it. So I'm not sure what to do with it. So I just figured I wouldn't touch it for now. Where did that bat go? Yeah, bat. I see nothing. Did he just like disappear on us? Huh. Oh, I heard him. Bet this is exciting. No, bat hunting. Wow, bats fly faster than me. I feel bad. This is going to be harder to catch than I thought. You landed in the poison, didn't you, silly bat? Oh, that's the wrong key. No, come back. I've got close enough to hit you and press the wrong key. Also, Void Fog is a nuisance. I do like it. I know a lot of people do not like Void Fog. I am personally a fan. I think it adds some well-needed atmosphere. I got him. Durability went down. Didn't get anything though. I think it adds some well-needed atmosphere to the bottom of the earth. But can be a nuisance at times too. So we didn't get anything then. We need to keep scraping. Ah, I killed it. Wow. Ah, some skin scales of a bat. There you go, skin scales. So, I actually am not 100% on what I need to do with these. I know the late game section of what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not entirely sure on the earlier bit. So, I'm going to go and get the wiki open on my other screen so that I can, you know, actually know what I'm doing as I'm going forward, and I'll be right back in a second. Right, okay, so the first thing we need is a DNA analyzer. It's a magnifier, stone rod and glass, surrounded by iron. We've already got some stone rods from making the scraper, so we just need some glass, which, as always, I'm actually pretty sure we don't have. At least not in this chest anyway, because I've still not moved everything across yet. I'll check through here, and if not, I'm sure we can grab some pretty quick. Please tell me that this isn't real. Whew! I always worry that I'm actually about to fall to my death, and not just think that I am. Why can't you smell quicksand? See, make it so much easier. More quicksand. Oops, not what I wanted. More quicksand. Well, as always. Oh look, a Vanaraptor. We're gonna need more glass, I can tell, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit while I'm here. There is one thing I do want to investigate. I'm going to cut again, at least until this is cooked. Also Venoraptor. Yep. Because I want to work out what power supply I need for these machines. So, back in a second. Okay, so I've just gone and looked that up, and it turns out that you can use the... why not? I'll get 2. Don't know if I'll need another one or not. You can use Thermal Expansion 3 power, so I'm going to nick the power supply from Quarry Setup for this. In fact, I might actually just put the machines down there, because I don't really want them in the middle of nowhere, along with a power supply in the middle of nowhere. So, if I leave them down there for now, and grab iron... Why do I have nothing smelted? You'd think I'd be a little prepared. I wouldn't go this way. Please don't be falling. No, not actually falling. I'm still up there. Take these with me. Don't know whether I'll need tin or copper, but I'll take them with me just in case. Back up through the portal. This is the wrong tree. I got really worried that the portal had closed on me then. No, I'm just being a derp. Right. If I got my minium stone, yes. Just so I can craft once I'm down there. And still got the leadstone energy conduits on me as well, so I can spread out a little power line back here. Go this way. Expand this to here, so we can get in through this way. Where's my hammer? That's interesting. I would have expected that to have mined the ore, but guess not. There we go. And then if I just run the leadstone energy conduits along here, and we'll put the machines along that. I also need to reactivate these again because they've I turned them off once the quarry was done. So iron around a magnifying glass or a magnifier for a DNA analyzer. DNA analyzer I'll put there. And there we go, there's the power flowing into it. So then we put the skin scales of a bat in there and wait for them to analyze. Oh, and I've closed the wiki. I'm a derp. Well, while they analyze, I'm going to reopen the wiki in the background so I know what to do next. Okay, so we need a DNA extractor next. Oh, it's probably actually this row. So we need a basic DNA dictionary. Well, I don't like that DNA dictionary. A hopper and 7 iron. Which means that we're going to need a lot more skin cells, because the organic drops are a waste product. They don't actually give you anything. You can just use them as fuel, apparently. And that's it. So, I'm going to go and find something to murder to death using a, a scraper. And I'm going to put them in there with the liquids because I can. And I'll be right back as soon as I found something reliably scrapable. Okay, so I can scrape Farlanders. The unfortunate thing is that they, I can trade with them too, so there you go. So it's a little glitchy. Oh, they don't stack. This isn't fun. I'm going to chuck out random stuff that I don't want in place of skin cells. Of a wanderer. It actually does say that they're of a wanderer. That impresses me somewhat. I didn't think I'd be able to get DNA from these things. Throw away some random bat stuff. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can get more than one from a single scrape. I don't need a landmark. Or a lever, or any more pink fluorite. There we go. Right, I'm going to go and analyse these and hopefully get some cells. Seems I need at least 4 to get the DNA extractor. And I'll be back. Huh. So it turns out I did actually get a cell from that as well. For some reason it just didn't show up at the time. We're going to keep that, however. We're not going to use that in the recipe for the DNA extractor. I have special plans for the cell of a bat. That's why I chose that in the first place. Ooh, a microscope. Interesting. Sorry, I've not really messed around with this mod. This is the first time I've ever delved into it in the slightest, so you're watching my first reactions to everything as well. Will that? Yes, it will. Okay. I didn't know whether it would process with organic drops still in the secondary slot, but it will. I'm guessing just because it's technically only going to be organic drops in there, and I'm hoping organic drops stack. Also, quite an interesting fact, this mod does include its own power source, combustion generators. And of course, because the organic drops are a fuel source, you would be able to power your machines using the organic drops that you'd get left over from your processors, which is interesting. It makes it a bit renewable. Okay, so I'm going to continue processing these until I've got at least 4, and I'll be back. Right, so I've got the basic DNA dictionary there, and I've already grabbed the hopper. So, with more research, it turns out that for every single machine after the analyzer, so, you know, the extractor, the decryptor, the splitter, the breeder, the centrifuge, the combiner, which is all that we actually need, for basic anyway, all need at least a DNA dictionary, and some of them actually need additional cells, like the combiner does. So, I'm going to go and gather an absolute ton of cells, just so that I can make all of the dictionaries, and I'll be back once I'll probably make most of the machines off camera and point them out to you afterwards, show you the recipes and stuff. But we have an encrypted DNA helix, so that'll be fun for when we get back, won't it? See you shortly. Okay, so that's taking a lot longer than I expected it to, but I have all the machines that we need now. So I'll run you through it really quick, just so that you get an idea. You get skin scales from mobs. You put them into the DNA analyzer, which gives you organic drops, which are basically just fuel as a waste product, and then gives you empty white cells. You put the cells into the DNA extractor, and it gives you a helix, like that one down there. You then put the helix into the DNA decryptor, which tells you what genes are on that helix. You then put the helix into the splitter, and it'll give you a little option on this left-hand side here to click whichever gene you want to split off of that. It will then give you the gene. You then put the gene into the breeder, like I have the fly gene in there that we got from a bat, and you have to put either the same gene or basic genes into the left-hand slot here to breed it into a completed gene. So we've actually got to get 28. I have 2 so far. This is going to take me a while. As soon as this is done, you mix a filled syringe that's been centrifuged into here, into that slot there with the gene there. You get the syringe filled by getting a syringe, which is that 3 iron, an arrow, and a glass bottle, and holding right click to extract it from yourself. You then put it into this centrifuge, and it turns it into centrifuged, so that you can add things to it or inject it back into yourself if you really want to take your blood out and put it back in with no effect. So yeah, that's the whole process. I'm now just basically going through gaining cells to get basic genes to add on to the DNA breeder. Now, I know there are upgrades for these machines, such as the auto output upgrade, which means that this is automatable. It's just a case of, do I really want to spend all that time doing it when I'm not actually going to use this very much? As soon as I can fly, that's pretty much the only gene that I want from it. Maybe throw potions, because throwing random potions at people would be fun. But, yeah. I'm going to work on this, and I should hopefully be back with the ability to fly. Right, so, there we go. Gene, fly completed. So now all we need to do is, we've got this vial of, this syringe full of centrifuge blood with Rick trying to shoot us. So then if we put the centrifuge blood in the right hand slot and the gene in the left, it will combine the two together. And then all we need to do is inject ourselves with it. Assuming that it didn't do what I think it did, and it did, because advanced genetics is being derpy combined with the server, so I need to get my blood back again. Although at least you get to see it this time. And then centrifuge it. I'll know when it's worked. Something I didn't notice and I should have done is once you add a gene to it, it should no longer be centrifuged. So, yeah, the machines are being a bit derpy with a mix of server lag and items being weird in this mod to begin with. They seem to be jumping about a bit. So, that should no longer be a centrifuged thing. Say it's gone back again. Shouldn't be centrifuged when it's done. And then we need to re-centrifuge it, and there we go, syringe filled. Rather than that, make sure nothing's coming back. Good. Re-centrifuge it, so that we can inject it again. Yep, didn't think I'd be able to take that out the first time. There we go. And then inject ourselves with it. So that should have worked.
You look sick.
I'm very sick.
Are you okay?
I don't like nausea. Okay, so I have no idea how this works.
I think you should jump off a cliff and see if you don't land.
Ah! I can fly! Haha! Okay, so it is like literally just creative mode flight. Forever.
I want it.
That is OP.
Yep. Ow.
Damn it. Go over the edge. Did you get the gunpowder, by the way? Ah! Dart to my face.
I picked up a single bit of gunpowder. I don't know which chest it was in.
Oh, well, we're on that fact. I don't think I've actually shown my audience what happens when you attack me when I've got gunpowder on me now. So if we want to go over, can you actually get up here?
Yeah, I have to go and claim up the chests.
Okay.
Not ideal, but it's a way.
So I don't know whether it's any damage or whether it's melee damage, so I'd be careful. Because it is a creeper blast, so if that's not armoured, then it would do a lot of damage. So I've got a half stack of gunpowder on me. It's any damage.
Any damage.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Unstable 3 enchantment. And that used up 8 gunpowder to do that.
Wow, it made a nice hole.
It did, that's true. Just think of how much that would damage. I actually really want to check to see if fall damage does it. Except for, you know, my boots prevent fall damage for the first time. And it won't... I can't take fall damage. Damn it, it's because I've become an air elemental.
Yeah, just jump into the cliff. Jump off the cliff.
Ah! No, that'll hurt a lot. Oh. Well done, boots. I think my boots just saved me again. But no, they're just recharged. I'm not taking fall damage.
Too much air on you.
No, I should only reduce fall damage distance by 1. I'm almost wondering whether the flight thing is somehow giving me immunity to fall damage as well.
That would be interesting to test.
Yeah. Let's go test. Before
Okay.
I end off the episode.
Who do we test?
I'm going to take everything out of my inventory, take all of my armor off, and jump off of my Tarkaron.
I will watch that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with... Oh, no, I can't keep gunpowder on me, can I? Oh, no, I can. If I just keep my helmet on. It'll kill me, but... Oh,
but will you explode?
Yeah, but I don't want to lose my helmet, is the thing.
Not even for science?
Oh, I might be willing to do it for science. Although I hope that at some point I'll be able to get the unstable enchantment back again if I do lose my armor. Okay, that's got enough slots. I'll put it all into that so that I don't split it up. But I'm definitely not losing the water orbs. They're staying behind. Where did I put? There it is. Okay. Test time. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Nothing.
No fall damage.
No fall damage.
Damn you.
Do you want to jump off?
Damn you and you're flying.
Do you want to jump off and see if it's just not the server lagging?
No. I'm fairly sure I could jump off without taking fall damage, don't get me wrong, but no.
I'm really enjoying this creative flight. This is awesome. I can now fly without any armor on at all. Okay. So let me just gather all of the stuff back out of there and here. Right. Actually, that's a bad idea. I'll stud it on my base. I'm going to drop that gunpowder off right away.
Yeah, just throw it at me, I'll pick up.
Oh, I just put it into one of the iron chests there. Right, well.
Think.
It's been quite another long-ish episode working on the genetic modification for our bodies, but I think all in all it turned out pretty well in the end, giving us unlimited creative mode flight now, and I do plan on working on some other genetic modifications soon. So, thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.